Hi, this is Tina here from Meaningful Explorations, and today I'm going to share with you my large family gluten-free grocery haul. Groceries loaded up. The trunk doesn't have any space. Like, it is full to the rim. Back seat is full. Unfortunately, the 15-seater had some issues starting, so we're in my son's little, what is this, an Acura? A little people car with no kids. Not that you can't have kids with one of these cars, because we had a Jetta, and we had about 3 kids in that car, and we're just used to driving the big bus everywhere we go and having room. And yeah, we had to put some stuff back at the grocery store because we didn't know if we'd have room to put it, and yeah, we didn't have room. So next time, and we just got done. This should last a month, except for the fruits and veg. We'll have to get a bit more of that, but for the most part, I think we're done. Whole month's worth of groceries in, I don't know, how long were we gone? 2 hours? We're still on the road though, like we still have to go home. Yeah, I got my toque on, it's cold outside. They're calling for colder weather, what do you call it, a polar vortex is supposed to be coming, and then I don't want to be waiting in line. We had to stand in line at Costco outside, and by, what it was, around 0 degrees Celsius, maybe a couple degrees above or below, I'm not sure. It's not too cold, but minus 20 Celsius, I don't want to be standing outside, so. Signing off till we get home, and I'll show you the big haul. So the kids have been fed and they're all playing off in various corners of the house, and I just wanted to share with you really quick our grocery haul. So we're trying, as of this year, to just go once a month grocery shopping, which makes sense with all the crazy in the world. We're gonna go once a month, big grocery haul, and then maybe in between if we have to pick up some fresh fruit and vegetables. But that's, this is January, we just started with this month. This is January's grocery haul. So this is from 2 stores. So from about here over was the Real Canadian Superstore. And then on this side here was Costco. So I'm going to start with Superstore because it's over here on this side. And I'm going to start with the frozen stuff because I'm going to pop them in the freezer in a second. So yeah, my son made a video a couple weeks ago about French fries. And he made them from scratch, and they turned out really great, and we said we don't buy a lot of fries unless they're on sale. They were on sale, so we bought them. So that's why we have fries. Otherwise, they're not generally on the shopping. And they had a limit of 2, so both my husband went through, and then I went through another cache, so we only have 4 bags. So that it's probably, maybe we can stretch into 3 meals because not everybody eats potatoes. In my video on the pantry tour, I shared our water jugs. I wanted to get more, but our car broke down. I don't know what's wrong with it, so I don't know, say a prayer that it somehow magically fixes itself. Anyway, it broke down, so we weren't taking the 15-seater to go grocery shopping. We were taking a little Honda Acura, and yes, this all fit in the Honda Acura. So I would have gotten probably, I wanted to get 3 or 4 to be up to like a 72-hour for the amount of people, but I got 1, and that's good. And I wanted to stock up on rice. It was on sale. It was about $2.50 a bag cheaper this week, so I got 2 bags of those. I got some Christmas crackers. They were on sale. They're usually, I think, $12 to $15, and we like using them at Christmas time. The kids with the crown and the funny jokes and whatnot. They're just, you know, a nice gimmick for a family, and they were on clearance. We got those. As well as back here, I've got, I almost knocked that over, 2 packs of wrapping paper. We used up almost all of what we had, so these were $1.50 each, so I thought that was worth grabbing on the way out. We got some of our rice checks. Like I said, one of the only cereals we can eat. That's what I shared in the last video. Potatoes. Now I've got 10 pounds here of russet potatoes. They had them on for $1.94. Like, that's just unheard of. but it was the last bag. So we only got one of them, or we would have gotten, there was a limit of 4 on those, so we probably would have gotten more. And then we've got some white sweet potatoes, some orange sweet potatoes. We can't get these in the small town closest to us, so we did go to the city today. So yeah, so that's a few of those. They didn't have very many that were not moldy or whatever. Some really hard avocados, so we'll have to wait for those to ripen up. And then a couple of bags here we have of parsnips. We like to put those in soups and things. A bag of pears. My boys really, really like these. Some romaine lettuce. And I have 2 bags of apples here, so that's 12 pounds of apples. And then I have 2 20-pound bags of red potatoes. They weren't too badly priced. They were really expensive in the summer, so it's nice to see the prices come down on those. And then I think there are 5 bunches of bananas here. So that's the fresh stuff from Superstore. And then where did I show you here? So I've got a few things buried here. So I got some of those juice boxes. When I did my pantry tour, I said we didn't have very many. They were on sale, but again, there were limits, so I only got a couple of those. The oat bars that my son eats, he usually has one of those at lunch if he can't eat what we're eating. So I got 4 of those. They were on sale. They've been really expensive in the small town closest to us, so it was nice to get. So we stocked up on those. Those will last quite a while. And we tried these last time. I was shared again in the pantry tour, these crackers that we bought, and the kids really, really like them, and nobody's having stomach issues with those, so that's good. Just 1 brick of lard. We don't go through a ton of it, and I have quite a bit downstairs. And then I got some more of my husband's favorite, the skinless, boneless salmon. This is the skin, and I have chicken here, 3 cans of chicken, a can of turkey. We don't go through a ton of that, but I just wanted to get a little bit so we don't deplete all our stock. Some diced tomatoes, some peaches, and some fruit cocktail, I think. That wasn't like that in the grocery store. I think it just got rammed in somewhere and it got kind of squished. So I got, back here I got a couple bottles of the ketchup that we like, that's gluten-free, 1 jar of salsa, some alu foil. So we've been using that very sparsely lately. We don't use it a lot until the summertime. Then I'll go around the back. We got, and there were limits on these, the root beer. My husband drinks these. He doesn't drink a lot, but so this will last him. He goes through maybe a bottle a week. They were like 96 cents, so we picked up 4 of those. Again, there were limits of 2, so we went through twice. We got stocked up on the cat food for the kittens. One of these bags lasts about 2 weeks, and we just opened a bag, so this should get us through the month. And they were on sale as well, so that was really great. We picked up 3 more jars of peanut butter. Now this probably won't be enough for the month, but there weren't very many there, and I didn't want to go like all hoarder in the grocery store. So I left quite a few there because there wasn't very many, so I didn't want to take more than, kind of my share. And then we got some Yorkshire Gold Tea. We can't get this in the next town, so we can only get this in the city. A friend of mine shared this with us. And one time when we were drinking tea at her house, and I really liked it, so we got that. I don't drink a lot of black tea, but one of my sons does, so we were all out. We used up the last box. I got 3 different kinds of baby food. Each of these has 5 packages, 6 packages of baby food in there. Again, we don't use them a lot, but he sometimes snacks on them, so I just didn't want to run out. Then bleach. It has been very sparse in the grocery stores. We haven't seen much of it, so I picked up a bottle of it, and it wasn't too badly priced. It's been really expensive because it hasn't been available. We also can't get, these are my favorite cleaning spray. They're just different smells. I like them. They're non-toxic, plant-based, and I've been using these for a really, really long time, and you can't get those in the grocery store close by us. So that was nice to get those, as well as the Everyone soap. We use this as shower gel. Anybody in the family can use it. So I have one in the cupboard and one on the go. So this should get it. This is just kind of like a backup. I can only get that in the city, so I'll get it in the city, right? And I got some just makeup removing facial cleansing wipes. My son asked me for some razor blades, and I picked up myself some lip gloss because I ran out of my favorite one, and then my daughter got into one of mine, and so I had like really nasty lips for like a week. She just, I don't know, little toddlers and fungus and I don't know. Cleared up now. Sorry to share that grossness with you, but yeah, so I got myself a new lip gloss so that I could have that. And then we got this package. This was like if you spent over, I think it was $300, they give it to you for free, so I was going to take it. I don't know if we'll use all of it, but it's good to have in the house. And I think that was it from the grocery store, the regular grocery store. And then I'll move on to Costco in a second. I'm going to put those fries in the freezer before they thaw on me. So thirsty. So I'll start with the Costco. Yeah, we only go to Costco but once a month, and I didn't get any clothing, I didn't get any toys, I didn't get any of that. Just food this time. Everybody's pretty well stocked up after Christmas, so we're good. So we just got the few things that we were wanting to get anyway, and pretty much stuck to what was on the list, really. So we got some of these que pasa nachos. They're really big bags. Just got 2 of those. We don't eat a lot of nachos, but it's nice if, you know, if we have movie night or something. And my grocery, the pantry tour, we call these power potatoes, if you saw that. We got some of these powdered, what are they, instant mashed potatoes or something is what they are. And so those are nice to have real quick. Got myself another brick of honey. It is really literally a brick. Under here we have some instant oatmeal. Now these aren't gluten-free, but my husband can tolerate gluten, so we get those for him. He takes those with him to work because they're easy to travel with. Got a couple boxes of the almond flour crackers that a few of us can eat. Well, all of us can eat them, but those who can eat the other crackers eat those because they're like $1.87 a box, and these are quite a bit more. So if we're doing soup, we'll do these with crackers. And then again, some more. We're heavy tea drinkers, if you haven't noticed. Got some Earl Grey tea, and yeah, that's mostly my son drinks. Well, my boys drink the black tea. I drink more of the fruity tea. So yeah, well, this is black tea. So sorry, my son's like, I drink that. I know you do. And then I've got, we're going to try these. We haven't had these before, but they're just almond milk. We have usually the silk from the other grocery store we go to, but it's the same ingredients, I think. So these, I got 2 cases of the vanilla, and I got 1 of the, just the original for like mashed potatoes or for something that doesn't need extra vanilla flavoring. This is nice in cereal and stuff and baking. I got a box of these. Like I said in my pantry tour, I wanted to catch up on granola bars and energy bars and kind of stuff. These were the only ones I found. The Lara bars that we normally eat, they didn't have them. They just had, well, they did have them at the grocery store, but they were like $20 for a box of 12. And I've been getting them for $13 or $14. The price just went up, I think, a week ago, so I'm not going to stock up on those. And then I stocked up on some of the baking things and some of the other pantry staples. Like the kids, they like the raisins. Most of them like them in their porridge, so they put those in their porridge in the morning. We stocked up again on the almond flour we use for baking bread, and the hazelnuts. My daughter goes through about 2 of these bags a month for her bread. As I mentioned in the pantry tour, I've got one child who can't do almond or peanut, or so this is the only nut she can really do. I picked up some coconut flour for baking, and I mean, this was, I think, like, we're in Canada here. It was, I think, $7.99 for this bag. And normally you get a bag smaller than this for about that at the grocery store. I think they're $8.49 at the grocery store for a bag that size of coconut flour. So that was a great deal. So I picked some of that up to have in the pantry. I picked up another bag of cocoa. We've been making some buckwheat flour brownies lately, and they're really nice to have. And especially like we do poetry tea sometimes, and that's a really quick and easy treat that everybody can eat. Like I said, there's no hazelnuts, there's no almonds, so everybody can eat that one. I stocked up on sugar. In the pantry tour I showed that we have like a bucket of sugar, of the golden sugar. This is what, I didn't have anything to show you, but this is what it looks like. As well as we have the cane sugar. We get that from Costco as well. And these are about $3.49 a bag. As opposed to in the grocery store, the same bag is between $5 and $6 usually. So I stocked up on those. And then back here I've got some apple cider vinegar. We go through this like crazy. We put it in the chicken's water. We sometimes put it in the rabbit's water. And then we use it in salad dressing and in other things we cook with. I stocked up on a bit of butter. We probably will use more than this in a month, but again, I didn't want to be crazy. The box was mostly empty, so I just took most of what we'll use in a month. We go through about 2 pounds of butter a week, give or take, depending on how much we're baking. I picked up some chai tea latte here. This put that with almond milk together, and I heat that up, and it's a quick treat. I don't drink it every day, just once in a while, and it's kind of nice to have. My husband and my baby, they're the only ones who eat the cheese, so this will last them a whole month because it's just the two of them eating it. And then we got just a little thing of sea salt. In the pantry tour I said the Himalayan salt was like $5. It was like $10, so I didn't buy it, so this will have to do. We probably won't use more than this unless I start fermenting, and I have extra salt downstairs. Then these were on sale, the Hellmann's, the really big jars. My husband eats them, and we got one for him and then one for the pantry. Just because he's the only one who eats it, and they will last a really long time, and they were like $2 a jar cheaper, so I got those. And then we got the Paleo, I think it's Paleo Mayonnaise. It's the avocado oil based one, the one that doesn't make me sick. And a couple of the kids that they can only have this, they can't have that one. Yeah, it's hard when you're working with allergies and food. Well, they're not allergies. They're like food sensitivities, or your gut just can't handle them. Some kids get constipated, other ones get diarrhea. And so we're working on it. I picked up another almond butter for the pantry. We've used up a bit for baking over that lasted a while, and I like to make some treats for Easter. And some chocolate, they were chocolate covered with almond butter inside. We made those last year for the first time. They were like a caramel inside, I think, with the almond butter. I can't remember exactly, but they were really good, so I just want to make sure I have that there so I can make those again in the spring. Got these are for my husband, the half and half cream. This is probably only 2 weeks worth, so we'll have to get more of those before we go back grocery shopping. Like I said, we'll run out of vegetables for sure. Then I got some vitamins. I actually take these, and my daughter takes these because they don't have any ingredients in them that disagree with our stomach. And I don't know, I figure as a mom of a large family, I should be taking probably a multivitamin. I'm still breastfeeding. So those are they're affordable. I think they're about $25 Canadian a jar, so that's not too bad. And they last, I think, a little longer than a month. I'm still on my first one, so I don't know. But and then we got some carrots. We got a couple 10-pound bags of carrots. They will keep in the cold storage nicely, so I got those. Those will last nicely. Even though we have quite a few canned ones still, it's nice to have fresh just to munch on and stuff. And then I picked up a couple bags of the sweet potatoes in the little net here. I got 2 bags of those because I didn't know how many sweet potatoes we'd find at the grocery store because we went to Costco first. And you just never know how much is going to be there. And I think that's everything. So all in all, I think we spent a little over $300. I think it was $327 at Superstore. And then this was $531 and change. So, I mean, it's not, we've spent more than that at Costco before. So I mean, it's not too bad. It's about it's a little over $800. It could be closer to 830 because we did go through the check twice because some of the stuff had limits on it, but they didn't seem to be. It was well stocked. I didn't take things I didn't need per se to take. I like to have this, like if you saw the pantry tour, I like to have the pantry stocked, and like I said, it's kind of hard. This is the first time I've done a 1 month grocery haul. We'll have to see how it is. And as you see, there's not a lot of vegetables here. We still have quite a few vegetables in the freezer, so I just bought what I thought we would use, and we still have some. I think the boys ate the last pear today, but we still have some apples downstairs. I think we just used up the last bag of parsnips. I think we have about a half a bag of carrots left. I'm not sure because my daughter made supper tonight and we had carrots, so that could be gone. So this might be all that we have on fresh carrots. But yeah, this is kind of what we mostly buy when we don't buy. If you notice, we don't have any meat here, and that's because we buy all of our meat from local farmers, and we're trying to grow our own. This summer we're going to be getting meat chickens and maybe some turkeys. We'll see how that goes. And then we're going to be possibly getting pigs. It depends on what's wrong with the van. If the van's going to cost a lot of money, we might not be getting any livestock this year, depending. We'll be getting chickens, but I mean not any bigger livestock. So yeah, we don't want to deplete all of our savings. So we'll have to just wait and see. Until then, I'm just going to keep sipping my tea. Put all my groceries away, and then put some kiddos to bed, and in about an hour from now I'll be picking up some baby chicks. My chicks are due to hatch soon, and I was asking around for more baby chicks. Said that in my chicken video. I'm getting some, hopefully I'm hatching some chicks, and I'm gonna get some chicks to raise with them so that it's, you know, makes my work worthwhile. So I'm gonna sign off now. If you want to see more of these grocery haul videos, let me know. Leave some comments below, and maybe there's something that I'm missing, but I think I got it all. And until next time, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.